All right, guys, so today seems like it's gonna be the day. UPS just dropped something very special off for us, and I'm really excited to install what they dropped off. I'm about to leave Macy's, and we're gonna take the car to the car wash, because as you can see, it's very disgusting. And then we're gonna go up to the shop and get to work. Very shaky because my rear is on washers. The rear of this car is on washers, so that's what we're fixing today, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna head over to the shop now. I just got finished washing the car, and yeah, I don't know, we're gonna head to the shop. Hopefully we get there and can get started pretty quick. The only issue I can see us running into is getting this thing on the lift, because right now it's not very high off the ground, and I don't think I have anything to prop the car onto to get the lift arms underneath the car. I'll figure that out when I get there. This is how my daily drive to work is as of right now, before putting the coilovers on it, okay? All right, now that I've made it to the shop, the tricky part is gonna be getting this on the lift. All right, I've given up on putting the car on the lift. All right, this is what I've got. BC Racing's VR Series coilovers. I've got the springs for the rear, the shocks for the rear, the front coilovers, the throttle struts. All right. All right, and so since we are gonna be probably pulling the motor on this tonight, I'm gonna probably go ahead and do the rears first. See how much time I have before I try to do the fronts, but we may just be doing just the rears for the day. It's fine. The back is the problem, which I will show you guys.
What we do here is go back.
Okay, well, Daniel showed up and we actually put on the lift, so it's gonna be so much easier. Yeah, I was just gonna fucking send it without it. Fuck it. Anyway, dude, I told you this is whack as fuck. Oh, you haven't rode in it, have you?
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want to. Big yikes, boys. So we got the rears done. Fitment ain't even that good. Okay, so I'm gonna drive over this really bad part of the bridge on the way back to the shop. Right now it feels smooth, but I'm gonna go over that and see how bad it is. We're gonna like, boom! But let's see what happens this time. It's fine. The fitment is pretty much the same as it was before. Obviously they haven't settled yet, so it might get a little bit better, but I don't think it's gonna settle that much. Here we go. Still got full lock, so that's good. Oh, dude, you can see in the video it rides better. Let's go, dude. All right, here we go. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. 18 Ks and it still rides like a dream. Because it's actually good coilovers and not race lamps, so that's cool. I gotta go before these cars come. Okay, let's see, going back into the shop, parking lot, how rough it is. Dude, it feels so good. I'm going to be raising the front a little bit and then lowering the rear a little bit. We've got the extenders on the rear, so that's why it's like way up in the rear, but not in the front. So I'm gonna kind of just like level it out a little bit. And I'm gonna take these 2 front tires off and put the stocks on the front because the 2 front tires are showing cords, so that's not good. See what happens. Macy's got Milo out on the harness. Little My. Look at little buddy. My's a cutie. Say hey, Macy. And anyway, let's get to work. So as you guys can see, this tire looks like it's got a decent bit of tread, right? But then you go on the inside here, because the car is not aligned properly and there's like really bad toe out on like the driver and passenger side on the front, it's just wearing this shit out. On the driver side, the other side is actually showing wire here, so that's why I'm putting these stocks back on. It's not ideal, but it's better than the tire blowing out. Since I've got the BCs now, I do plan on getting an alignment, so it's okay. I figured out what the knocking noise is. It's because it's not the frame's not notched on this car, because I wasn't planning on going it that low. Since the frame's not notched here, it's actually hitting the axle as the springs compress in the front. Probably what that's from. I'm just gonna raise it a little bit to kind of match the rear anyway. So yeah, we're just gonna raise the front a little bit and then then lower the rear, and then it's probably gonna be it. I'm gonna, you know, hopefully it fixes it. This is why I'm taking lowering the rear. This thing right here is actually like an extension. Need more height, you can use that. Well, obviously, now that we know that we don't need that, we can just take it out because we definitely don't need that. All right, I'm about to let it down. Kind of was whack earlier, but okay. Let's see. Yeah, that didn't really do anything. Let's get on to the next side. All right, so I got everything done, got it on the ground. It's not on a level ground right now, so the back kind of looks funky. But this is why we had to do that. For the fronts, at least. Jesus. Honestly, if the BCs hadn't showed up when they did, I probably would have blown this tire out. Because I had no clue it was doing that. And the only reason I found out was because the BC showed up and I changed my coilovers. I took the wheels off and noticed it. So shout out BC Racing for showing up at the right time, I guess. All right, yo, so I'm on the highway going like 60 and I can hear this plastic. I'm like, what is that noise? Oh, look at this. Look at that. There's plastic on my subframe, brother. How do I get that out? Bro. I just saw Kagan, so that shit was stuck under my car, and I had to go, so I stopped at the Dollar General. My mom and Kagan were there, and I just got Kagan to take rollers of my car. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up the video probably for today. We're about to pull the motor out of the Eclipse, so we're going to do that. The car looks the same pretty much, but it rides so much better. So I'm really happy with it. Shout out BC Racing for getting these shits hooked up.